So we're continuing with Superman Silver Age Dailies with the Super Clown of Metropolis Part 2. Superman, watch out! Yes? You're going to be attacked by two gorillas. Who's worried? I see, it's all part of your act to make me laugh, so I'll donate that $1 billion to charity. Exactly. Silly anthropoids, bruising your hairy knuckles on my invulnerable head. Don't you know that nothing but nothing can knock me out? Tee hee eep. So that little guy hits him on the head with a hammer. Your buffoonery may be highly hilarious to your easy to laugh friend, Superman, but I find it depressing. Well, what are you up to now? I'm taking you outside. I warn you, this had better be funny. I'm beginning to wonder if anything could seem funny to Sad Sam Smith. Have I finally encountered something I can't successfully handle? Has Superman gone super wacky? What in blazes is he doing, turning his X-ray vision on that huge ball of baker's dough? I've got a faint suspicion, but no, it couldn't be. Get it? A hero sandwich for a hero. Wow, it's a mile long. Now for a ton of onions to spice up the sandwich. Stop, you're supposed to make me laugh, but those onions are making me cry. That mile-long hero sandwich was mighty tasty. Now for some dessert. A giant custard pie. Oh, no. Looks good enough to eat, doesn't it? And that's just what I'm going to do. Ha ha, Superman's eating the world's biggest custard pie. Yuck. Ha ha ha, splosh. It isn't funny. You deserve an A for effort, Superman, but you haven't succeeded in even making me smile, much less laugh. Watch this. Hey, look at me, I'm a Boyd. Sigh, if you could make me laugh, I'd gladly hand over that $1 billion. You're giving it a super try, Superman, but you just aren't funny. Hot diggity dog, bubbly gum. Say, this bubble gum is peach dandy. Oh boy, I think I will blow up a great big bubble. Ha ha, the super gum bubble is floating away with him. It's my own flying power rather than the bubble that's making me rise. You haven't cracked a smile yet. Back indoors we go. The longer you fail to make me laugh, the more depressed I become. And the more depressed I become, the less chance you have of making me laugh. Yipe! Kryptonite! The one thing that can destroy Superman. Kryptonite! Ah, help me! My legs melting like taffy beneath me. My strength oozing away. I'm dying. Somebody help me. Please. Gasp. Ah, shut up already. It's only an inflated rubber beach ball that looks like a kryptonite meteor. You don't have to make such a federal case out of it. You see, Sad Sam, it wasn't a kryptonite meteor at all. It was really that Beach Boy's inflated beach ball, and don't bother explaining. I just don't think it's funny. Yeah, explaining the joke kind of ruins it. It wasn't a great joke anyway. Yahoo! Another Superman. I don't get it. This is a robot of mine, Hambone, with a terrific yen to get into showbiz. He wants to become a famous tap dancer. Please excuse the wild enthusiasm of Hambone, my Superman robot. He's always hoping he will be discovered and become a famous tap dancer. Tappity feet, ya-da-da, you-do-do. Oops, lost an arm. Hambone, for gosh sakes, cut it out. Hambone. Uh-oh, lost the other arm. Now I lost my leg. Yipes, and my head. Doggone those loose screws. And this, my big break yet. Beat it, Hambone. A puff of super breath, and away he goes. I'm sorry I haven't been able to make you laugh yet, Sad Sam. But if you'll just allow me to keep trying, I'm sure, Superman, I hate to tell you this, but you've failed dismally to make me laugh. Me too. You've lost, Superman. You failed to make me laugh. What a shame. I wanted those orphan kids to get that $1 billion. Goodbye, and thanks for letting me compete. Gee, Superman flopped. What a surprise. Oh, I don't know about that. Swiftly, Superman returns the laugh-getting equipment to his Arctic fortress of solitude. So this is what defeat is like. I failed to make Sad Sam laugh, and so I guess the laugh is on me. There, I've returned the laugh-getting equipment to the fortress. Now to lock it up. Later, as Superman alights outside Smith's mansion, no one is watching. I'll switch identities and finish covering the story as Clark Kent. Now that Superman and the others have failed to make you laugh, will you continue your effort to laugh, or no, if Superman can't make me laugh, no one can. Now, I think there's a lot of comedians that were out in the 1950s that had a much better chance. In your article, Kent, write that I've abandoned all hope of ever laughing. So the kids get nothing. Kent, what's wrong? Good grief, my telescopic vision reveals something dreadful. Miles away. Harold, keep away from that railing. No. So this is the same as what happened in the comic book, except in the comic book, it was drawn as if the kid was in no real danger. Here, it does look like he's about ready to fall into a river. A child's life is at stake. I have no choice but to change into my identity as Superman and streak into action, right before Sad Sam's eyes. What are you doing, Kent? Changing to my real identity as Superman. Ha ha ha! Meek, mild, shy Clark Kent, supposedly Superman. What a laugh. But it's true. You'll believe it when I leap out that window. Oh, this is absolutely hilarious. Great Scott, it's unbelievable. Sad Sam Smith, who has never been known to laugh, is screaming with laughter. It's a cockeyed miracle, that's what it is. And who succeeded where everyone else failed? Meek, mild, shy Clark Kent. That's who. And how did he do it? By pretending he is Superman. That's how crazy. I think the kid is probably dead at this point. They've really taken their time. Ha ha. So you're going to sail right out the window like Superman, eh, Kent? Yes, Sad Sam. I've got a child's life at stake. Meanwhile, miles away, caught him just in time. Harold, you're going to get the spanking of your life. My telescopic vision shows me the child is safe. This calls for a surprise switch in tactics. Ha ha! Is it a Goonie bird? Is it a toy plane? No, it's Super Clark Kent. Ha ha ha! Now to be deliberately clumsy in order to cover up the damage I did to the secret of my dual identity. Ha ha! Kent missed the window. Oof! How did I do, Mr. Smith? $1 billion worth, Kent. So this story ends a lot more abruptly than the comic story, which is weird because usually the comic strips are a bit more padded out or extended. But the story is almost exactly the same because both were written by Jerry Siegel. But I will say this, one thing that doesn't make sense. I mean, so would it be maybe possibly silly for Clark Kent presented as Superman, except he looks exactly like Superman. You would think that they'd be like, oh, wow, he is Superman. Look, without his glasses on, he is exactly the build and appearance of Superman. So I didn't really like the story in the comic, and I don't particularly think this is a great one. I think it's maybe better, but probably about the same. Usually, from my experience, the comic strips are actually an improvement. In this one, it's about the same.